In Latin America and the Caribbean, we set out to achieve the first generation free of child labor, and we are getting closer, but at a very slow pace. The 2030 Agenda commits us to achieve Target 8.7 and to put an end to child labor in all its forms by the year 2025. This requires us to rethink our actions, seek imaginative solutions, and design innovative responses to anticipate its appearance and accelerate its reduction. Working adolescent girls and boys do not complete their secondary education and are inserted in precarious, informal, unsafe, and unstable jobs. Children who migrate are more vulnerable to the worst forms of child labor. In agriculture and the service sector, children and adolescents are more exposed to hazardous work. Girls are invisible in intensive domestic tasks in their own homes or working behind closed doors. If we continue to reproduce these and other types of child labor, the region will not prepare the necessary human talent to make the future of work we want sustainable and fair. To face this reality and not leave anyone behind, the countries of Latin America and the Caribbean have used their knowledge, experience, commitment, and political will. Together in 2014, during the 18th American Regional Meeting of the ILO, we began the final chapter in this journey by creating the Regional Initiative Latin America and the Caribbean Free of Child Labor, an intergovernmental cooperation platform with active participation and commitment of employers and workers' organizations, which seeks to accelerate the pace of eradication of child labor and achieve Target 8.7 of the 2030 Agenda. In its first 4 years of work, the regional initiative has achieved to become the main platform for policy coordination and exchange of experiences in the region, aimed at the sustained eradication of child labor. Implement the child labor risk identification model in 11 countries to strengthen local preventive policies. Strengthen the interagency action of the ILO with ECLAC, FAO, IOM, and the Global Compact, and also the Trade Union Confederation of the Americas and the International Organization of Employers. Enhance South-South and triangular cooperation, demonstrating that the region and the social partners have the capacity, knowledge, and experience to accelerate the pace of eradication of child labor. Territorialize Target 8.7, promoting effective local responses that positively impact other goals of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The challenges of the new forms of child and adolescent labor that we face indicate that to be more effective, we must know who the children and adolescents are at risk of working, which are the most vulnerable territories and productive sectors, especially the worst forms, and what are the most effective programs and services to avoid or mitigate it. To this end, the regional initiative has developed, with the support of the ILO and ECLAC, the Child Labor Risk Identification Model, a statistical tool that helps to make public action and the contribution of the social partners more efficient. Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Mexico, and Peru have already implemented it. Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Jamaica are ready, and soon the whole region. The countries united in the regional initiative dream, innovate, respond, solve, and advance in the elimination of child labor. This is the future of the work we want. Let's work together to make it a reality.